Philippine inflation hit the brakes.
Bumili ang pagmahal ng mga produkto at serbisyo.
Dagdag pahirap pa umano ang mataas na presyo ng mga bilihin.
In the bustling heart of the Philippines, where vibrant markets meet modern skyscrapers, an invisible force shapes our everyday lives. Inflation. Welcome to our deep dive into how this economic phenomenon is impacting us in 2024. At the start of 2024, inflation rates around the world were still high, though uneven across different regions. In the Philippines, while inflation has eased slightly from the peak during 2022 and 2023, it remains one of the biggest challenges for both consumers and policymakers. Central banks, including the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, have been using tools like interest rates and monetary policy to keep inflation under control. But the situation is complex, and staying informed with the latest data is crucial.
More Filipinos are now concerned about controlling inflation. A Pulse Asia survey conducted in September shows 74% of Filipinos said that controlling inflation is their most urgent national concern.
Let's talk about the goods that have seen price increase in 2024. Basic necessities like rice, meat, and vegetables have all become more expensive. The cost of fuels has also risen up sharply, affecting everything from transportation to the price of goods that rely on shipping.
In separate advisories, the oil firms announced an increase of 1 peso and 30 centavos per liter in the pump price of gasoline and 95 centavos per liter for diesel. The price of kerosene is unchanged. This week's upward adjustment marks the third straight week of fuel price increases.
These price hikes are driven by a combination of global supply chain disruptions, higher production costs, and increased demands. For many Filipino families, these rising costs are making it harder to make ends meet.
Pilit ang kita namin, wala nang kita ngayon. Tapos tulad niya, may mga estudyante kang kailangang babaunan at
babawasan na po kasi sa krudo na mapupunta eh.
Eto, Fairview!
So ngayon, dun sa 100 pesos na budget natin ay 25 pesos noon makakaltas na, hindi pa para sa pagkain, para lamang sa pamasahe, para siya makauwi. Mula dito sa may Camp Crame hanggang Batasan, sa may Sandigan Bayan tayo hihinto 25 pesos.
It's not just goods that are affected. Services have also become more expensive. Water companies like Maynilad and Manila Water have increased their fees. Public transportation such as MRT3 has increased fares, and the cost of fuel has driven up prices across the board.
Healthcare costs have also risen, with increased contributions to SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig.
Pag doon sa lugar namin, pag wala kang pera, hindi ka papapasukin. Kailangan may down ka.
Kahit po emergency.
Oo, kahit emergency, mamatay ka na. Hindi ka doon. Kung may pera ka, agad ka sasabihin, may down po kayong ganon. Wala. Tatakbo mo na naman sa provincial naman. Humingi din pera. Kung wala ka rin pera, hindi rin lalabas yung gamot.
Even courier services like DHL Express have adjusted their rates. For many Filipinos, these rising costs make budgeting more difficult, even as these increases are necessary for maintaining services.
So what do people think about these price increases? We had talked to a few Filipinos to find out.
Kinikita ko talaga, umabot na lang 400.
I only make $6 or $7 a day. That's barely enough for food. Life has become really difficult.
Naku, super mahal, super taas.
nung araw matagal bago magtaas Ngayon, napikit ka lang pagdilat mo, iba na naman ang presyo. Ang bigas na bili ko lang 55 last year, ngayon 65 na.
Many people express frustration while others are looking for ways to adopt. But the common feeling is one of concern. How long can this continue and what can be done about it?
To combat inflation, the government has taken several steps. First, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas has been managing interest rates and monetary policies to stabilize the economy. They've also been active in foreign exchange market, selling us US dollars to support peso's values when it weakens.
Additionally, the government is working on improving supply chains, especially for essential goods like food. This helps prevent essentials shortage and keeps prices from skyrocketing.
They're also focused on boosting agricultural production and supporting local industries to reduce our dependency on imports. These measures are part of a broader strategy to keep inflation in check and protect the purchasing power of Filipinos.
After looking into all of this, it's clear that inflation is more than just an economic term. It's something that affects every aspect of our lives, from what we eat to how we travel. Inflation is hitting everyone.
And while the government is doing what it can, I think we all need to be more aware of our actions. Like conserving energy or supporting local products can also help fight against inflation.
It's also important to push for more inclusive solutions that consider the needs of all Filipinos, especially to those who are the most vulnerable to these price increases.
At the end of the day, we need to remember that real beauty lies in diversity, not just in appearance, but in our thoughts and solutions. We should aim to support policies that celebrate this diversity and create a more balanced, fair economy.
In conclusion, while inflation remains a significant challenge in 2024, understanding its impacts and working together on solutions can help us weather the storm. It's about more than just numbers. It's about ensuring a better future for everyone.